Hello and welcome back to Timberborn, and in this video we're going to work on happiness. Yay! Yes, because we kind of left it up for too long in this colony to max out the happiness, so looking at this we also need to upgrade the power, but we'll come to that. So first things first, as you can see it's all looking pretty good. Most of it's all maxed. This kind of annoys me, the bee stings and the injuries, but oh well. I can live with that. A few things we're kind of low on: the scarecrows, the farming monument, which is interesting, and obviously the last two monuments, the Fountain of Joy and the Earth Recultivator. As you can see here, the carousel as well. Boom! So let me take you down to the basement of the castle. So I've already made a start doing this, so let me just, there we go. When you're kind of doing this, so the carousels actually need a 3 high space. All we need to do is place the carousels themselves. Boom! And as you can see, the actual base of them uses a space of 3 by 3, but the actual seat spinning around, you need a space of 5 by 5. So let's place these down. I feel like 6 should be suffice. Looking good. While the beavers toil away building them, we need to work out how we're going to get power in here. So as you can see, I actually have a power shaft going up to these 2 pumps up here into the castle itself, feeding a little line here, which is going underground here, which is creating a lovely little stream and waterfall in the castle, also making it a bit green, because when it looked a bit all just dirt, it looked a bit naff. I didn't like it too much, so that's why I've done that. So it just looks a bit better, doesn't it? And we just need to get the power shaft from there across to there. That's the plan anyway. Daddy! Hello!
Hi everybody!
So that's all the carousels complete. Hopefully 6 is enough, just to kind of keep the look clean. I've done the power shafts at the back and done them underground. I might change up the layup, you know, add some benches and everything at a later date, but for now we'll leave it as is. I've added some scarecrows and some shrubs just to kind of boost that when they all come in here and walk through here, because as you can see they come out of a bridge this side here to get to the industrial area if they need to. So hopefully, I know power's a bit of an issue at the minute, this is quite not great, but hopefully, looking at this, the carousels, oh yeah, 158 out of 180, maybe we could do one more. So at the minute I'm happy with that for now. We can move on to the next. The farmer monument, we could maybe, luckily being so small, we can kind of place it in a fairly nice spot around here, maybe in the centre here. So if we kind of get one there, right in the centre there, at least that'll keep them happy. Something like that. Yeah, that. That's looking a lot better now, isn't it? Yes, it is. Ideal. So we have 2 more monuments to get. We have the Fountain of Joy and the big one.
The big one.
The recultivator. Oh, damn. So, shall we do the Fountain of Joy? For this one, stuff's going to have to be moved, I think. Let's get started, shall we?
Eventually.
Right, so that's all moved over to this side here. I kind of got rid of the trees. Now we got this absolute beauty. I figured we didn't really need this space here for trees, so I've changed it to farms, and we have all this space here now. So let's just pause it for the minute. Now we're in the daylight, and I have quite an ambitious plan for this. First things first, though, I feel like we need to move these. Ideal, that's better. At least they're out of the way now. They still kind of go around the places they need, just be a little tiny bit longer. So let's make a start. So my plan for this is building a statue. I will show you what I mean. Let's make the base of the statue itself first. So let's go for something like this. Don't worry, it'll all make sense. It will all make sense. So then from there we're going to have to build the statue up. I'm thinking if we do something like this. I think you might be getting the idea here now. So I reckon if we do one more layer of that there, that's looking good. So now we're going to need to kind of get the arms involved. If you haven't guessed what it is going to be yet, it's going to be a giant beaver. You don't say! Yes, we're going to be building a giant beaver statue for our colony. So let's continue. We're going to need the arms. So I'm thinking if we kind of use maybe a overhang, maybe sort of look like that, and carry on building up the center as well. Ideal, so that's looking good so far. So as you can see, we've got the kind of body, the legs, the tail, the arms are almost there, we're getting there. We just need to bring them out a little bit further, I think. And then we have the head. So if we just quickly finish off the head, and then we can kind of judge where we can go with it, you know? God, it looks like Five Nights at Freddy's. But I like it. It's looking good. Okay, so with the beaver head done, we can continue the arms. Oh, that looks awesome. I think, anyway. Giant beaver monument for our beavers. I mean, it'll look different when it's built, but that's funny. I like that. That's good. Obviously, we're going to need to get some scaffolding, though. So let's get some scaffolding built so it can carry on building it. And I'm thinking if we just do... Right, so that's the scaffolding hopefully done. I reckon they should be able to reach most of the stuff from that, I think. Yes. So let's just fast forward and see how they get on. See you in a second. When this got completed, I actually forgot you actually need water for the Fountain of Joy, which kind of makes sense. So I've done a bit of tinkering with the beaver's statue's head. I'll let it finish building before showing you. So let's continue with the montage. And there you have it. Kind of. I need to get rid of the scaffolding, but the statue is complete. While they finish off this bit here, I'll go through the mechanics in the actual head itself. So, all I've done is basically hollowed up the head, and this will be filled up by 3 fluid dumps, put 3 there just in case. And then it feeds it from a channel going here, and it's sat in a kind of like a 3x3 gap underneath. Hopefully that should be okay. But obviously to get to the fluid dumps, we're going to need to build this. So unfortunately this will be staying here. But still, the statue is, I think, pretty good. We'll see what it looks like when it's all built. But yeah, and while they're finishing that one off, let's go to the next piece, the Earth Recultivator. Now, I had a comment from Music Cassette saying that he hoped that it was being put on top of the big tower. And I couldn't think of a better place to put it. So that is in place, ready to be built. Whoa, needs a lot of stuff though. So hopefully this can... Look at this. Oh, how cool is that? Yes. So I want to kind of keep an eye on two's doing all right for the minute. I mean, I can so let's have a look at underneath. Christ, I think even one might be enough. So let's just unpause that one there, pause that one there, and pause that one there. See how it gets on. So with that, let's look at that. What does everyone think? Obviously, this sticking out the back it annoys me a little bit. I think it's actually better than I thought it would be, because it kind of looks slightly different to the rest of it, so it doesn't stand out too much. But how cool is that? I absolutely love it. And I'm sure the Beavers do as well. But yes, there's the Beaver statue for the Fountain of Joy. Awesome. What are we on? 61! Damn. So that's quite a good area for the Beavers as well, which is really cool. So the next stage is this. It's going to need a lot of gears, treated planks, and metal blocks. How many treated planks we got? We got enough there. Gears might be a bit ish. Metal blocks as well. Okay, we need to make sure that the metal blocks and the gears are being made. How are we getting on, Beavers? How are we getting on? Damn, 1%. This is going to take a while, this, isn't it, I think. So we've got the castle, we've got the Beaver statue, we've got the storage. The next thing we need to work on really is the power. That's the only thing that's holding us back in this colony. And there you have it. The Beaver God statue complete. Earth recultivator being built. Beavers more joyful than ever. You liking the video, commenting, and also subscribing to the channel. It means a lot. Goes a long way for me. And I will see you in the next video. Ta-ta for now.